A tuberculosis patient who was ordered by a judge to get treatment has vanished from an Albuquerque hospital.
The patient was supposed to be watched around the clock. Obviously, that didn't happen, and now he's on the run. News 13's Amanda Goodman is here with the story.
The Department of Health, which is responsible for the treatment of TB patients, hired a third-party security agency to keep an eye on the patient at Presbyterian Hospital. But the patient had other ideas.
To my knowledge, this has never happened at this facility before.
Well, there's a first time for everything, and Presbyterian Hospital's latest first happened over the weekend. A tuberculosis patient gave a security guard the slip.
Although there were extra precautions that were put into place on Sunday, this patient was able to maneuver through those precautions and leave the facility.
The state health department says the patient, who we can't show or name due to medical privacy laws, has a history of refusing TB treatment. So for his sake and the public's too, the health department got a court order to hospitalize and isolate him and hired a private security firm to make sure he got at least 14 days of therapy. Sources tell News 13 Summit Security and Investigation is the firm hired to watch him. When we asked Summit about the escape, an employee told us no comment. The health department is investigating what happened, but Presbyterian insists it did everything it was supposed to.
I believe that Presbyterian and the Department of Health worked very closely to protect this particular patient and public safety, and did everything we could.
Even though TB is an infectious disease, the Department of Health says the patient is more at risk than the rest of us. That's because he did get 12 days of intensive treatment, which greatly cut his chances of spreading the disease.
I really feel the most important thing is to get him back into care for his own health, but I certainly don't want people to be, overly worried or concerned that he's a risk to the general public.
And the patient was caught on Presbyterian's security cameras leaving the hospital. The health department has contacted authorities and other hospitals to help track him down. Back to you, Jess.
Okay, Amanda, on average, the Department of Health treats about 50 cases of tuberculosis each year, but it says it's not often it has to resort to getting a court order to force a patient into treatment.